Dr. Stephanie Rubino is here this morning. How are you?
I'm doing
We're
great.
just trying to figure out last time you were here, and I think it was around Christmas time.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Baby number 2's on the way? Good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, another boy. Good time. Hey, listen. I'm so happy when I was reading about what we're talking about today. There's a statement in there that says 50 is the new 40. Thank God, because I'm over 50 now. But we're going to look after ourselves no matter what age, right?
Exactly. People view aging as negative, but it doesn't have to be. We can make it a
fun.
positive time in our lives and look at some fun ways that we can make it healthy.
Listen, how difficult is a detox? I hear people talking about this all the time.
Yeah, it's not difficult as long as you know what you're doing.
And you got to commit to it, right?
And you do. And the duration of it varies. Can be a week to 3 weeks. 2 basic components: eliminating all your coffee, packaged processed foods, alcohol, just for that period of time, and incorporating more whole foods, foods that are going to nourish your liver and other organs, garlic, beets.
And the bottom line is, you know, this can prolong your life doing this sort of thing.
Exactly, because it removes impurities, supports your digestive immune systems, and reduces chronic disease.
It doesn't happen to make you look younger, does it?
It can.
I bet you it does. And I think drinking water does that.
For sure. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's lots of detox kits on the market as well that incorporate different nutrients, botanicals that clean out our liver.
And they explain it, right? Like what you're doing.
Most kits do, but if you are ever unsure, speak to someone who can guide you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What else we got here? I know we got kale.
Well, yeah, you are what you eat, right? Yeah. And so definitely the foods that you take in will impact your memory, joint health, cardiovascular health. So some foods that are must-haves in your diet: ground flax has a high component of lignans.
Yeah, when did you discover flax? About, what, a couple decades ago, right?
Probably even more. Yeah. So a couple of tablespoons per day, really great in terms of removing toxins and impurities that we get from plastics and hormones, and protects against cancer.
Antioxidants in blueberries?
Exactly, yeah. Have anti-inflammatory effects as well.
And everybody talks about the omega-3s.
Because there are so many benefits with the omega-3s. They have anti-inflammatory properties and such a high concentration of omega-3s in the brain.
Gotcha.
So it's going to help with memory and mood disorders as well.
You brought some other, these are Weber Naturals, by the way, coenzyme Q10, vitamin B12.
Yeah, so with B12, that's a common deficiency that occurs as we age.
Yeah.
So people who supplement with B12 have slower brain shrinkage and slower cognitive declines.
Gotcha.
Helps with memory and supporting the cardiovascular system. CoQ10, again, another nutrient that declines as we age. Great antioxidant, supports energy levels as well.
And isn't that what we're doing in a lot of cases, replacing things that don't come back as fast when we age or kind of disappear?
And disappear and deplete, yes. So, and really part of a preventative process as well.
Okay, so you brought an alarm clock. I'm trying to figure out why you brought an alarm clock
so
with garbanzo beans.
As we talk about things that sort of deplete as we age, melatonin is part of that list as well. And melatonin supports our sleep-wake cycle. So we want to look at ways to optimize our levels. Turning off all electronics is a key way to do that.
Try and get someone to do that these days.
It's a tough process, right?
It is.
We're so used to BlackBerry, iPad, alarm clock, everything around us. So really trying to shut that off. And some people opt to supplement with melatonin as well. And then there are foods that will optimize sleep.
Is that right? So bananas and oatmeal?
Bananas, oatmeal, chickpeas, high amount of B6, which will support melatonin production.
Ultimately, if you're going to do anything, exercise and water. Do you know what I mean? Like a little bit of exercise.
A little bit of exercise, lots of water.
But lots of water.
But with the key with water, it's also decreasing caffeine containing beverages and alcohol, which are dehydrating.
So straight water.
Yes, yes. And those beverages, the caffeine and alcohol, deplete some important nutrients like calcium, which is really supportive for the bones. And exercise not only reduces our risk of chronic disease, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, but also makes us feel good and increases our self-esteem.
Well, that's the thing about exercise, and I know I'm one of those guys that you know, I'm on and off at the gym, and I struggle with it sometimes, and I'm a guy that can gain weight and lose weight and all that sort of thing. But ultimately, when you get back to the gym and you start working out, even if it's just getting on the elliptical trainer or what have you, and doing you know, an hour 3 times a week, you do feel better, and you do feel better about yourself, and you do sleep better, and you probably eat better.
Exactly. And it's about finding an activity that you enjoy, which will keep you motivated, right? So you don't stumble off and not exercise for weeks or months.
I know. Oh. I get mad at myself when I do that.
It's part of a preventative process
Right.
and just keeping with it, and it's one step at a time.
A lot of people getting on the detox too, they're cleaning out their system because it's springtime.
Spring and fall are actually the best times to do it. Yeah, so great time of year right now to
Dr.
incorporate
Stephanie
that.
Rubino, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where do we get more information, by the way? There are websites out there and all that sort of
Yeah,
thing?
you can go to webernaturals.com, speak to your healthcare provider.
Yeah,
as well.
make sure you do that too.
Yeah.
Good to have you back.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Thank you.